you guys. This is Michelle Goldstein with Heart Alchemy Yoga, and welcome to another rigorous flow to get your day started right or ended properly, or maybe this is your afternoon break. But at any rate, here's to your yoga practice. Let's get started in child's pose. Just separate your knees a little bit wider than your hips and rest your bottom back on your heels. And begin to drop into your breathing practice. Just with the understanding that our breath is a reflection of the quality of the state of mind that we're in. So you smooth out your breathing and allow this to be the foundation of the practice, the whole practice. When you're ready, come on up to all fours and tuck your toes and lift your hips. Press yourself back to downward dog pose, and in this downward dog, in the first one today, just go ahead and lift your heels up and bend your knees a lot. Bend your knees a lot and press down through the palms of the hands to lift up through the hips. And press your right heel down to the ground. Keep your left knee bent. And then lift the right heel up. Both knees bend. Push up out of the shoulders. And press the left heel down to the ground. And both knees bend again one more time. Push the floor away from you. And then press your heels down to the ground. And shift forwards to plank. And take your right ankle, cross it over your left ankle. Hug the inner thighs together. Lengthen the tailbone, your tailbone down towards your feet. And keep the heart lifted. Maybe you even look just beyond your mat onto the ground. So the back of the neck is long. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Then press back to down dog. Lift the right leg up on an inhale. And as you exhale, bring the right knee into your chest. Shift forward to plank pose. Inhale back to down dog. Lift your right leg up. Exhale, hug the right knee into your chest, shift forwards to plank. And one more time, lift the right leg up. Exhale, hug the right knee into your chest. And then from here, just go ahead and set the right knee down under the right hip. Reach the left leg back behind you. Right arm forwards. With your right hand in handshake position, if you're sinking down into your left shoulder, see if you can lift up out of the left shoulder, hug the belly in. Breathe deeply. Flex your left foot, left toes point straight down towards the ground. And just one more breath here. Release your hand and knee down to the ground. Inhale, drop the belly down, arch your back to cow pose. And exhale, round through your spine to cat. And as you inhale, arch your back to cow. Exhale, round into cat. And one more time. Inhale, arch your back. Exhale, round into cat pose. And inhale to neutral. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, press back to downward dog. Deep breath. And shift forward to plank. And lower yourself all the way down to your belly. Release your toes. And press up to a cobra pose. Good, and as you exhale, lower back down to the ground. Good, come up on your fingertips and press up to cobra again. Draw the shoulders away from the ears and down the back, and then lower yourself down to the ground. Good, and then now reach your arms back behind you and lift into a modified shalabasana. So the feet stay on the floor, actually. Lift your chest up. And just one more breath. That's it. Lower yourself down. Plant your palms. Tuck your toes. Press to plank. Good. Cross your left ankle over your right ankle. Good. Deeply breathing. Lengthen the tailbone down towards your feet, towards your heels. Heart lengthening forwards so that we're drawing a direct, straight line through the body energetically, from the root to the crown. Hug the inner thighs together and press back to down dog. Lift the left leg up. Exhale, hug the left knee into your chest. And inhale back, lift the left leg. Exhale, the left knee hugs into your chest. And one more time, lift the left leg, inhale. Exhale, hug the left knee in. And then set that left knee down under the left hip. Right leg reaches back, left arm forwards. Hug the belly in, left hand in handshake position. The back of the neck is long. So you always want to think about that. Think about what you're doing with your head. You don't want to collapse through the chin or through the neck. You don't want to collapse your chin down, but also don't want to crank the neck up. So be mindful of that. Belly draws in. One more breath, and then hand and knee down to the ground. Inhale, cow pose, arch your back. Exhale, cat pose, round through your spine. Inhale, arch your back. Exhale, round in. One more time. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round in. Inhale to neutral. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale to plank position. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Down dog is like home base in a lot of ways. It's just, you just check in, do a scan of your body. Remember your breathing practice. Remember this moment. That's where we are. That's where you are. Step your right foot up to your hands. Reach the right arm up to the sky for a twist. Find a little lift of the rib cage up. And lift up out of the left shoulder. Good, and then take the right hand down to the ground and step your left foot up to meet your right. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, fold into your legs. Interlace your fingers behind your back, stretch the arms overhead. I often start out my practices like this. I love this stretch. That's mostly why, but just a great way to release the upper back, lower back, backs of the legs, obviously. You know where you're feeling it. And come up to stand. Press the feet down, reach the arms up. Now exhale, the palms connect in front of the heart. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, step the left leg back behind you. Set the left knee down on your mat, and just for a breath, take the arms up for a low lunge. And then exhale, release the hands down to your mat. Tuck the back toes. Press back to plank and lower down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Deeply breathing. And step your left foot up to your hands. Reach the left arm up to the sky, shoulders away from the ears. Firm the belly and lift the rib cage up and start to rotate a little in the upper chest. Then take the left hand down and step your right foot up to meet your left. Inhale, lengthen out. And exhale, forward fold. Interlace with the opposite grip behind your back. Shift your weight forwards a little bit. And gently draw the quadriceps up and press your thighs back a little bit as you shift your weight forwards. You come up to stand. Circle the arms up. Exhale, the palms meet at the heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lengthen out. Step your right foot straight back behind you. Set the right knee down. Take the arms up for one breath. Inhale. And exhale, release the hands down to your mat. Step back to plank and vinyasa. Upward facing inhale. Downward dog exhale. I find that just like listening to the sounds of, running water or something like that, listening to the sound of my breath can be very soothing. And yoga really is a practice of self-soothing in a sense, not in a pacifying kind of way, but in an actual transformation of the mind as we calm down and allow life to flow. It does feel better. It is a relief. Inhale, lift your heels up. Exhale, walk or hop your feet up to the front of your mat. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, the palms meet at the heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lengthen out. And vinyasa, step or jump back. Lower down. Up dog, take the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, walk or hop your feet up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale to stand, rise up. Exhale, the palms meet at the heart. 2 more rounds of those. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, vinyasa, step or jump back. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. And activate the pose. So it's possible to kind of just sink into the pose and just kind of be there, which is, we do want to just be there. That said, give it the integrity that, just bring integrity to the quality of your movement. Inhale the heels up. Exhale, walk or hop. Lengthen, inhale. Fold, exhale. Rise to stand, inhale. Exhale, the palms meet. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, flow. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And step your right foot up to your hands. Come up to crescent pose, high lunge. Square off your hips to the wall in front of you, assuming you're in front of a wall. Maybe you're not, but square off your hips to the front of your mat. Hug the belly in. Slide the shoulders away from the ears. And feel your right thigh sink down a little bit into its socket. Into its hip socket, just for clarity's sake. Now take your right hand and reach it back for your left hip. Roll your right shoulder back a little bit. Reach the left arm up. So make sure that you're not dumping into your lower back at all here. Some of you maybe take the right hand down the left leg a little bit, but just be mindful that you're not dumping in the low back so that pubic bone stays lifted. Right shoulder maybe moves back a little more. It's a slight twist, a slight back bend. One more breath. And exhale the hands down to your mat. Step back to plank pose. Bring your feet together. Roll to the outer right foot. Reach the left arm up. I know it's kind of early for this side plank, but if you need to put your right knee down, that's fine. Sometimes I like to warm up with a little more challenging poses like this because it really helps to open up the flow in my experience. So my experience is not yours. Make sure that you're listening and respecting your own body, listening to your own body. Take the left arm over the left ear for a breath, and then release the left hand down, and vinyasa. Good. Step your left foot up to your hands. Come up to crescent. Square off your hips, right? The idea is to get the pelvis level, neutral in this pose. In front of the pelvis lifts up towards your face. Tailbone lengthening down. And take your left hand to your right hip. Reach the right arm up a little higher. Take the left shoulder back. Good. Sit down into it a little bit. Good. Maybe you slide the right hand down the left leg. Maybe. Or pardon me, the left hand down the right leg. But the idea is not to go deeper and deeper into the pose. The idea is to find just the right spot and breathe there. Get a little space. One more breath. And then exhale, release the hands down. Step to plank. Bring your feet together. Roll to the outer left foot. Reach the right arm up. You're in side plank. Or any variations that you like. Any modifications you like. Right arm reaches over the right ear. Hips lift up. Release the right hand down. Vinyasa. And when you're ready, bring your feet up to the front of your mat. And we'll move through a few rounds of Surya B. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forwards. Bend your knees, chair pose, inhale. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, step or jump back to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step your right foot through, come up to warrior one, one breath. Inhale. And exhale, release. Exhale all the way down to chaturanga if you can. And then inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps through. Warrior one pose. Inhale, come up. And exhale, release. Plank, chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Deep breath. We're soothing ourselves because everything actually is okay. Right? As soon as we start to see life as perfect already, then the stresses just melt away. We can actually work with our circumstance. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, walk or hop your feet up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Utkatasana, bend the knees, chair pose. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, flow, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Exhale, back. Step your right foot up to your hands. Come up, one breath, warrior one. And release the hands down. Step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. The left foot steps through. Come up, warrior one. And release. To plank, lower down. Inhale, and exhale back. So heart alchemy is the practice of transforming everything into love. And so you think about it, if you're growing a garden, a big pile of crap is the best fertilizer that you could possibly have. And so just adding tender, loving care to whatever it is that we're doing transforms it from whatever to something lighter and brighter and more beautiful. Always inhale the heels up. Exhale, float the feet up. Lengthen, inhale. Fold, exhale. Bend the knees, inhale to chair. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step or jump back. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps through, come up, warrior one. One breath, inhale. And release to plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Good, inhale, upward dog. Exhale, back. Left foot steps through, warrior one. Come on up, one breath. And release to plank. Lower down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. And again, heels lift, inhale. Exhale, float the feet up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, chair pose, inhale. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, down dog. Step the right foot through, come up, warrior one, and release, plank, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step the left foot through, warrior one pose, come up, inhale. Good, you guys, release, plank, lower down. Inhale up. Exhale back. I do like a vinyasa heavy practice a lot of the time. If that feels excessive to you or not right for what you're working with, you know you can skip vinyasas. You can rest in child's pose at any point in this practice and feel really good about it. I just like to remind you, because I want everybody to take care of themselves, that's for sure. When you're ready, hop your feet up. And we'll take one more round of those. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold in. Bend the knees, Utkatasana, inhale. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, elongate the spine, and then take that length with you as you make your way back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Belly and hips back to down dog. Step the right foot through. Warrior one, come up, inhale, and release to plank. Lower it down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back. Step the left foot through. Come up. Inhale. Good. Release. Plank. Lower down. Inhale. Exhale, back. Good. Lift your right leg, please. Inhale. Exhale, step the right foot all the way through. Come up, warrior one. Open up to warrior two. Good. Keep the right knee bent. Take reverse warrior. And then from here, straighten your right leg so you're in reverse triangle. Press the inner right foot down. And then start to reach forwards with the right arm to triangle pose. Some of you might want to take your right hand to a block or to your right shin. Slide the shoulders down the back. If you don't have a yoga block and you're practicing, once a week or twice a week or more, I definitely recommend. Even if you're practicing once a year, I recommend a block if it helps you. Now from here, take your left hand and wrap it behind your back. See if you can take your left hand, grab your right leg or a piece of clothing or something. And go for the stretch behind your left shoulder blade especially. And release the left arm. Take the left arm over the left ear. Press the feet down to come up to warrior two. Bend your right knee. You're in warrior two legs. Wrap your left arm underneath your right arm for eagle wrap. Warrior two legs. Shoulders slide down the back. Outer left foot press down to straighten the left leg. Right knee opens slightly to the right. Frontal hip points lift, lower ribs soften in. Shoulders down the back. Good. Relax your face. Release your arms. Inhale in warrior two. And exhale the hands down to your mat. Step to down dog. Lift the right leg up. Open your right hip. Bend your right knee. Lift the left shoulder a little bit. Drop the right shoulder slightly. Then set the right foot down next to the left. Shift forwards to plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Good. Lift your left leg, inhale. Exhale, softly step the left foot all the way through. Come up, warrior one pose. Open up to warrior two. Good. Keep the left knee bent. Take reverse warrior. And now press the left leg straight. Press the inner left foot down. That makes a difference. And then reach forwards through the left arm. Hug the left hip into the right hip. Come into triangle pose. And continually work that inner left foot down and hug the left hip into the right hip. Shoulder blades press back. Like if you could practice against a wall, you would take your shoulder blades against the wall and you would take your left hip away from the wall in this pose. Take the right arm, see if you can wrap it behind your back. Maybe the left hand grabs the left leg. Pardon me, the right hand grabs the left leg or a piece of clothing or something. If you tend to be back bending and collapse in the chest, soften the lower ribs into the back ribs. Release the right arm, reach it over the right ear. Press both feet down and grab the side stretch and come up to warrior two. Wrap your right arm under your left arm. Good. Sit down into it a little bit. Work the outer right foot, right? You want to get that right leg straight without locking the knees, but press the right leg straight. Open the left knee to the left. Shoulders soften. You can hug the forearms together a little bit. Good, you guys. Release to warrior two on an inhale. Exhale the hands down. Step to down dog. Lift the left leg up. Open the left hip. Bend your left knee. Set the left foot down next to the right. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, the heels lift up. Exhale, bring your feet forwards. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Good. Bend your knees, come to chair pose. Bring your palms together in front of your heart. Take a look down at your knees. Make sure your knees are together. There's a tendency for the left knee to come forwards a little bit in this pose when we twist to the right, which is what we're going to do. Keep your knees together. Left elbow over the right knee. Take a look down. Double check your legs. It's not even about getting the knees together, although it is, but it's more about leveling the pelvis. So when you draw the left knee back slightly, it helps to keep the hips level. Now sit your bottom down. Press your chest open. Good. Come back to chair. And then come up to stand. The palms meet at your heart. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel how it feels to be alive right now. Bend your knees, chair pose. Okay, check your knees so the legs are together. Palms together, twist to the left. Draw the shoulder heads back a little bit. Sit your bottom down. Good. One more breath. Come back to chair and come on up to stand, the palms together. Again, this is how it feels to be awake and alive, right? This is the opposite of being dead. What a gift. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lengthen out. Okay, just step back to plank pose. Come down onto your forearms. Good. Make sure that your shoulders, your elbows, and your wrists are in one line. And if it's super challenging for you to hold like this, see if you can bring the palms together and see if that helps. Maybe you even interlace the hands. Good. Lift your right foot up an inch, cross the right ankle over the left ankle. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Lift the corners of your mouth if you can. Right? The difference between the mundane and the miraculous is a shift in perspective. This is a miracle if you see it as such. Set the right foot down. Lift the left foot, left ankle over the right. Kind of an intense miracle, isn't it? Okay, release. Release your hips down to the ground. Release your arms back behind you. Interlace your fingers. Bring the shoulder blades together. Lift the chest up. This time, if you want to float the legs up, that's fine. Turn your heels out, toes in. Good. One more breath. Go ahead and release. Plant your palms under your shoulders. Press up to cobra. Good. Back to downward dog. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Out the mouth. Lift the right leg, inhale. Exhale, step the right foot all the way through. Come up, warrior one. Open up, warrior two. Good. Again, reverse warrior on your inhale. And this time we're coming all the way up and over to half moon. Step up onto the right leg, grab a block for under the right hand. Flex the left foot. If you want more, some of you maybe want to try chapasana. You can bend your left knee, catch your left foot with your left hand, and kick the left foot gently back behind you, as opposed to kicking the foot up to the sky. You want to keep the left knee as level with the left hip as possible. And if you've got the left foot, release it. So everybody in half moon, and softly step back to warrior two pose. And come in for side angle. Right hand down, left arm either over the left ear, or you can wrap the pose if you like. But bend the right knee to 90 degrees. Bend the right knee deeply. Use a block if it helps you. And come on up to warrior two. Good. Release your hands down to your mat. Step to plank. Lift the right leg up. Set your left knee down on your mat. Good. Take the right hand under your right shoulder, left arm forward. So we've already been here. Right now we're going to add on. See if you can bend your right knee and catch your right foot with your left hand. Gently kick the right foot up into the sky, into your left hand. If you can't reach the foot, it's okay. Just come back to stage one. Okay, so as we release, you extend the right leg back. Left arm reaches forward, belly hugs in. Release your hand and knee down. Good. Press back to downward dog. Inhale all the way over the toes, come to upward dog. And then exhale back, downward dog. Nice. Lift the left leg up, inhale. Exhale, step through, warrior one. Open up to warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, half moon pose. Step up onto the left leg. Good, deeply breathing. You guys are doing awesome. If you're breathing deeply, you're doing an amazing job. If you're breathing consciously and moving consciously, isn't that the best that we can do, really? You want to try Chapasana. Some of you, maybe you bend that right knee and catch the right foot from behind. Kick the right foot straight back. Consider the look on your face right now and adjust it so that it's the way you want it to be. Release the right leg back if you were in Chapasana. Step back to warrior two. And come in for side angle. Deeply breathing. Good. Come up to warrior two. Release your hands down to your mat. Step to plank, lift the left leg. Set your right knee down. Left hand under the left shoulder, right arm reaches forwards. Bend your left knee, catch your left foot with your right hand if you can. So we're doing some upper back variations today to stretch the rhomboids. But obviously you're working almost every muscle in your body right here. So again, relax your face with deep appreciation for the experience. Release the left leg back, right arm forwards, and hand and knee down. Tuck your toes, press back to down dog. And one more time, come all the way over the toes to upward dog. Just skip the chaturanga, lift the thighs up, shoulder heads draw back. Back to downward dog. Okay, from here, walk your hands backwards to your feet and separate your feet a little wider. Turn your toes out, bend your knees, come to malasana, yogic squat. Bring the shoulder heads back. If it helps you, you're welcome to sit on a block here. Or you could roll up the back of your mat and stuff it under your heels if that helps to get a little more stability in the pose. Okay, so we're going to do one of my favorite stretches actually here. You're going to take the right arm along the inner right leg to the floor, along the inside. Make sure your arm's on the inside of the right leg. Reach the left arm up. And this is stage one. Stage two, maybe you wrap the pose and clasp your hands behind your back. Good, and then come back to center. And we'll switch sides. The left arm goes along the inner left leg, right arm reaches up. And stage 2, you can clasp behind the back. Good, then go ahead and come back to center. Take your hands down, press your legs straight, turn your heels out, toes in. Walk yourself back out to downward dog. And step your right foot up to your hands, come up to crescent pose. Okay, and from here we'll transition to standing splits. You'll take your hands down to the ground, lift the left leg up. Get some space around your neck and some extension in your upper back. And from here, you'll bend your right knee, step your left foot back behind you, and press your right leg straight again. Now, hop the left foot up just a couple of inches, spin the left heel flat. So we're setting up for Parsvottanasana. Depending on how tall you are, you might want like maybe 3 to 3.5 feet between your legs. You're going to take your left hand either to a block on the inside of the right foot. Some of you take your left hand to the inside of the right foot. Some of you take your left hand to the outside of the right foot. Reach the right arm up for twisting triangle pose. Hug the right hip into the left hip. So the right hip has a tendency to collapse way out to the right in this pose. Hug it into center. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Good, and then release the right hand down. Just fold into Parsvottanasana. And step back to downward dog. Step your left foot up to your hands, come up to crescent. And we'll move from crescent into standing splits. The hands come down to blocks or the floor. And just listen to the sound of your breath. Step the right foot straight back behind you. Press your left leg straight. Hop your right foot up a few inches. Spin the right heel flat. That's right, like maybe 3 feet or something like that between your legs. The right hand comes down to either the inside or outside of the left foot. You can use a block if it helps you. Reach the left arm up. Hug the left hip into center. Breathe with it, breathe with it. It's intense, but it's miraculous. Hug the inner thighs together. One more breath. Okay, release the left hand down. Step back to downward dog. And shift forward to plank pose. Lower all the way down to the ground. Release your toes when you get to the floor. Just rest your forehead down. You can turn your head to one side or the other. And then bend your knees. Catch your feet with your hands. Okay, press your pubic bone down. Lift everything else up for bow. Back of the neck is long, right? You want a little space between your chin and your chest, but also you want space in your neck, in the back of your neck as well. Good. One more breath. Lift up. Exhale, release down. Rest. Okay, this is a good time for some of you to take wheel. If you prefer to come in for urdhva danurasana, flip over onto your back and take wheel. Otherwise, stay on your belly and take another round of bow pose. So we're going to flip onto our back and go for a little urdhva action. But you're welcome to take another round of bow. If you're coming in for wheel, press your feet down, parallel your feet. Press the hands down, lift up. Work the inner feet down. And maybe some of you walk the hands in. Good. Release. Come onto your back. Separate the feet, bring the knees together. If you were in both, press yourself back to child's pose. And if you're on your back, hug your knees into your chest. And so if you're on your back, rock and roll yourself up to a seated position. If you're in child's pose, come up to sit. From here, we're going to come into Upavishta Konasana, a wide straddle forward bend. So separate your feet wide. If your hamstrings are on the tighter side, maybe you sit on the block to elevate your hips a little bit in this pose. And then walk yourself forwards to your own degree. Keep the feet flexed, the quads engaged. And then walk yourself back up. And bring the soles of your feet together. The knees drop open. You can face any way you like on your mat, obviously, and then fold forward. And just notice if your mind starts to drift, bring it back. In my opinion, yoga at its very best is the mind aligned with the breath as we listen to our hearts. And press yourself up. And we'll come in for pigeon, or thread the eye of the needle on your back if you like, or double pigeon if you prefer. Bring your right leg forwards, and you can keep the right knee as bent as you like, or if you want to get the right shin, some of you as your body starts to open, you can get the right shin parallel with the front edge of your yoga mat. Ambition doesn't get us very far in yoga, as far as trying to take our bodies somewhere that they don't belong. So listen and respond, right? Listen and respond. And if it helps you when you're in the pose to occasionally adjust and readjust your body, then do that. Just be mindful of when it is that you're making an adjustment to get yourself in more comfortably, and when you're fidgeting. So there are fine lines, and we're humans, so if you're fidgeting, be kind with yourself and maybe just start to observe it, get curious about it. But we're learning to practice stillness and silence without holding ourselves still per se, or forcing ourselves to be quiet. There's a deep allowing, which is really a deep surrender to the moment. And from here, press yourself up. And you're going to swing your left leg around to the front of your mat and take your left foot over your right thigh, actually. So we're setting up for a seated spinal twist, a real quick Ardha Matsyendrasana. Make sure both of your sitting bones are on the ground. The right foot comes over the left foot comes over the right knee. Reach the left arm up and back behind you. And take the right arm either around the left knee or over the left thigh. Sit yourself upright and press the left big toe down into the ground. Bring the shoulder blades together onto the back. Good, and then unwind, come back to center and switch sides on pigeon. The right leg swings back behind you. Adjust your left leg so that it's in just the right place, and then fold in. So according to Patanjali in the Yoga Sutras, yoga is the stilling of the fluctuations of the mind. That's actually all that it is. In fact, in the Yoga Sutras, he only mentions yoga asana, I think once or twice in the whole of the script, of the text. So to really remember why we practice. Our bodies, according to yogic philosophy, are comprised of the 5 koshas, they're called, the 5 sheaths of existence, and the physical body is just one of them. And the other 4 are the mind, the emotional body, the energetic body, and the spirit. So ideally, we're moving these 5 sheaths, these 5 koshas, into harmony. So while I do believe it's great to just sit and meditate often, it's important to keep the body strong and open as well. And it's important to go out and live as well. So it's just finding a really great balance of all of it. The things that nourish us emotionally. The things that get us going energetically. The things that inspire. To inspire is to take in spirit. As opposed to expire, right? Is the ending of spirit. Allow this practice to inspire you. And to respire, right, to breathe, is to take in spirit again and again. Press yourself up. Swing the right leg around. We'll take a quick twist. Make sure both of your sitting bones are planted down and your right big toe presses down. You reach the right arm up behind you, other way. Left arm over the left ear. There you go. And the shoulder blades come together and slide down the back. And come back to center. Straighten your legs in front of you. We'll take a quick Paschimottanasana. Reach the arms up and fold forwards. And curl the outer feet back and press the inner feet forwards to activate the inner leg muscles and release the sacroiliac joint in your lower back. And get space around your neck here. A little spinal extension. So the goal is not to touch your face to your legs, right? The goal is to be present with what is. And we've got to be honest with ourselves when we're observing the moment. Well, we don't have to be, but it's just a lot of suffering if we're not. So be honest with yourself about where you're at in your body, and then respectfully breathe with it. Okay, we're going to roll ourselves up and come all the way into plow and shoulder stand. So if you have a ponytail that you keep your hair back with for some reason, for lots of good reasons, then remove it. Take your feet to the floor, the ground over your head. Walk your shoulder blades in. Keep your neck straight in this pose, so you don't want to turn your head at all. You want to keep the eyes looking upwards, even if your eyes are closed, or just straight forwards. And then when you're ready, you can come to shoulder stand with the legs up. I usually take kind of a half shoulder stand, really. I like to keep a lot of space in my neck, between the chin and the chest especially. And bend your knees by your ears. And lower yourself all the way down to your back. When you get to your back, close your eyes. If there's anything else that you need to get yourself situated for Shavasana, go ahead and do that. Any finishing poses. And just allow your body to rest. stay here for as long as you like. If you need a little bit longer, rest. Otherwise, stretch your arms and your legs. And bring your knees into your chest. And roll yourself onto your right side. And press yourself up to sit. Press yourself up to sit. Close your eyes. Bring your palms together in front of your heart. Simply radiate peace with every cell in your body. Radiate peace. And bow your head to your heart. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for following us here at Heart Alchemy Yoga. We've got lots of new teachers coming on board, so lots of new offerings and yoga practices for you. Please stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, like the videos, comment if you feel moved to. So grateful. Namaste.